Thank you, Mr. President. I stand in support of Amendment 3038. This bill, or this amendment to this bill, is very meaningful, especially to my district. There's approximately 150 employees that are working in the solar industry in Washington, Keokuk, and Johnson County. I have a map here showing all the solar that is in this Senate district. In doing Amendment 3038, what I am asking is that a private generation facility that is used in a farm operation as defined in Section 352.2 is exempt in this bill. What has happened is, in this, I've changed the amendment some from last week. The bill, or the amendment that I had just deferred, is I had gone to our agriculture banquet this last weekend, and the farmers within that group began all coming up to me and going, "Why did you exclude me? I have a farm, I'm a grain farmer, I have solar, or I want to install solar." They are looking at their bottom lines. We had a farmer that talked to me that was spending $1,500 a month on electricity. After his solar was installed, he now is paying approximately $300 a month. He told me that his son wants to install solar at his farm. And by doing this, we're going to be taking the ability for that farmer to be able to install solar. The payback would be too long. They're trying to stabilize their net loss on the farm. They're going, we can control our expenses with solar. We know where we're at, and it would be detrimental to them. I know that there's people that live in the state of Iowa that wouldn't be able to use this, but I think this is an industry that we are trying to bring some profitability back into them, and I think that this is a way that we can stabilize that. This amendment gives those farmers that. The utilities, to me, are attempting this power grab under the guise of fairness, even though all solar customers already pay a fixed service charge to their utility each month, whether they pull energy or not. To me, we're saving the utility companies in the summertime at peak times when these facilities are putting electricity back on the grid. We don't have to build another power plant. This bill takes away property rights and savings from Iowa farmers to give our Warren Buffett, our out-of-state investor, profitability. To me, that's wrong. When I spoke with the different solar installers in my district, I talked to Warren Atwood at Atwood Electric, who has a number of employees that work for him, and he's going, out of his 35 employees, he's going to lay off 30% of them immediately if this bill passes. I've talked to Moxie Solar, who has 75 employees, that stated the same thing, that if this bill passes, they will be laying off employees. There's going to be a certain amount of them that are going to have to stay for service work and so forth, but we're losing good paying jobs in my district. I just ask that I ask this body to support this amendment.